What's going on, loved ones? This is Neo. All right, listen. I normally don't give too much of a damn about what y'all think about what I do, what y'all have to say about what I say, whatever. I normally don't care because, like I said, opinions ain't special. Everybody got one. However, this is something I feel very strongly on, and I need y'all to hear this from the horse's mouth, not the publicist's computer. So check this out. First and foremost, I do not apologize for having an opinion on this matter. I am a 43-year-old heterosexual man raising 5 boys and 2 girls, okay? That's my reality. Now, if my opinion offended somebody, yeah, sure, I apologize for you being offended because that wasn't my intention. My intention is never to offend anybody. However, I'm entitled to feel how I feel. I'm absolutely entitled to feel how I feel the same way you are entitled to feel how you feel. I ain't asked nobody to follow me. I ain't asked nobody to agree with me. I was asked a question and I answered the damn question, okay? I have no beef with the LGBTQIA plus community whatsoever. I ain't got no beef with y'all. Do whatever the hell it is you want to do. Do what you want to do with your kids. However, somebody asked my opinion on this matter, and this is how I feel. I will never be okay with allowing a child to make a decision that detrimental to their life. I will never be okay with that. I definitely plan to educate myself a little bit more on this matter. However, I doubt that there's any book anywhere or any opinion that somebody's going to tell me that's going to make me okay with letting a child make a decision like that. That's just period.
I don't plan to educate myself at all, any more than I'm already educated. I am a 41-year-old man, and he is a 40-plus-year-old man. And I think what I think, and I believe what I believe, and I'm not gonna let anybody deter me from believing what I believe. The first thing that I noticed in this video is that he got the lone wolf hat on. I like that. But there's some things about the video that I absolutely disagree with, 100%. First, I disagree with the idea behind apologizing for how somebody else feels. I don't know why people do that. And I think that they do it in order to try to pacify a little bit. I stand with what Neo is saying 100%. The fact that he even have to identify the fact that he's a 40-plus-year-old heterosexual male in order to try to substantiate his argument is unfortunate but necessary in today's time. And I think that freedom of speech, expression, and even freedom of thought, freedom of thought is under attack. For you to believe whatever it is that you want to believe is now under attack. You have to be 100% inclusive with regard to somebody else's perspective or opinion, even if it doesn't align with science, it doesn't align with biology, it doesn't align with any logical, rational thinking. It's just because you feel it, I'm supposed to agree with it, and I can't say what my opinion is, even if it doesn't necessarily affect you. So think about it. It's reverse psychology. You can say whatever it is that you want to say out loud, and I can't. How does that work? The other side of it is, I don't believe that it's a such thing as cancel culture. I think that it's a myth. It's something that they've created in order to scare you. And the fastest way for them to be able to punk people out of their position and out of their perspective and even persuade you to think differently is to say that they're going to affect your money. See, we'll tolerate all of the other nonsense in society. We'll tolerate people, having kids out of wedlock. We'll tolerate people lying on each other and saying and accusing, people of doing things that they didn't even do, send them to jail, and then they get out of prison and nothing happens to them. We'll grant immunity for people to do some of the most egregious things in society, but we won't tolerate people having an opinion that's different from us just because they don't necessarily agree with us. And see, one of the reasons why I believe that I'm uniquely suited to have this conversation is because I don't agree 100%. I don't agree with 100% with anything that anybody says. That's number one. And then B, I actually invite differing opinions in order to have the conversation or debate, however you want to play it. It's up to you. I invite different people that have a different opinion, even on shows and on panels, in order for them to be able to substantiate their argument. Now, we both may walk away and completely disagree 100%, but the fact that we are different is what makes us unique, and that's one of the benefits of living in America, is that you should be able to have your own opinion. I don't believe in doxing. I don't believe in affecting somebody else's money. I wouldn't do it to somebody else that I disagree with, and I don't think that it should happen today, which is another reason why I don't believe in cancel culture. But what we are starting to find out is that cancel culture actually works in the reverse. So there's enough people that's getting sick and tired of this nonsense, in that you are now becoming more popular if you actually stand for something instead of somebody that's trying to be a part of the go along, get along gang. I can't stand people that's riding on the fence. I can't stand people that's in the middle. The middle get ran over. If you're on that side or you're on this side, stand on whatever it is that you stand on. I don't believe in anybody being extreme, but I think that the middle gets ran over. More importantly, I don't think he should have apologized at all. I don't like the fact that the publicist then issued out a statement on his behalf without his permission. Where they do that at? Ain't nobody controlling my social media. Ain't nobody getting in my stuff. Ain't nobody telling me what I can and can't say. That's me. Whatever you see me say on social media, whatever it is that you see me type on Twitter, ain't nobody gonna be controlling my stuff but me. I don't believe in that PC culture. I don't believe in all of this nonsense. I don't believe in tiptoeing around subjects and conversations. And I agree with him. I agree. The only thing I disagree with is the fact that he said that he apologized for how you feel. I don't believe in that. I don't apologize for how you feel. I think that your ability to be able to manage your emotions is probably largely tied with you turning off your phone and you not looking at what it is that I have to say in the first place. You don't have to watch my stuff. You don't have to subscribe to my channel. There's plenty of people that disagree with me, and we agree to disagree. There's plenty of people that disagree with me and they decide that they don't want to watch my stuff. But then there's other people that say they disagree with me, but they really secretly fans. And that's why they watch everything that I watch, that I rock with, and they subscribe to the channel. More importantly, again, I think that people need to, the people that think and have similar perspectives as Neo, because I don't agree with the fact that a child, listen, we don't even let our children go out by themselves for safety reasons. We don't let them be able to make decisions on what they can eat every day, because if it was up to them, they would be eating candy every single day. How can you let a child whose brain is not even fully developed until they're scientifically in their mid-20s determine what it is that they're going to do from a sexual perspective? We advocate against the idea that you should even be having sex before a certain age. You can't even buy cigarettes before you're 18, 19 years old. You can't even take a drink. You can't even go to war and fight for your country or anything like that before a certain age. But we allow for them to be able to determine with their adolescent brains what it is that they want to. Man, listen, you got the rest of your life to determine how it is that you want to go about doing things. While you under my roof and under my care, you don't get no say-so. Your say-so is what I say. So I'm gonna need you to go ahead and fall in line. And the problem with these conversations is that it's not just affecting our households. I hear the argument with people saying, well, why do you care? Because we gotta live in this world the same as you. And the laws and the way in which we operate at our jobs, how our children is taught in public schools, what our legislators are doing is largely influenced by what it is that's going on. And what you say is not law. That's not how it's supposed to work. And at some point, people are gonna have to get upset enough, and they're gonna have to be tired of being censored enough to where they actually stand up and do something about it. Let me know what y'all thoughts are. Do you agree with Neo? Do you align with what it is that he's saying? Do you disagree with some of what it is that I'm saying? Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Make sure you tap into that Teach Hanley 30% off your first order plus a free gift.